Well, hey there, my friend. Today I'm going to be sharing more of my pet mandala paper craft projects with you. The supplies you're going to need for this is 65-pound cardstock. You also need some foam strips. You'll need a weeding tool and craft glue, and then you'll need a cutting machine for cutting these out with. And then you can get these pet templates completely free below for you. They are linked in the video description below. They are yours to enjoy for free. Just a quick look here in Design Space for our setup. Of course, you can cut these out on other cutting machines as well. Here are a few of the doggies that I have. They kind of have their own little unique floral designs in them here. There's not a lot of setup you need to do here. You will need to download the files, which are free. They are available to you below this video, so you can just click the link below and it will give you full step-by-step instructions on how to download these files. Once you have saved the files from members.abbikirstencollections.com to your particular device, you're going to need to come to the upload button here and then click on upload image, and you'll need to browse or drag and drop the file to your computer here. So I'm just going to drag and drop. Okay, so here is our preview image here. I'm going to click on upload at the bottom, and I'm going to select the image here under recent uploads and click add to canvas. And there we go, we've brought in our design here. And then, whoops, sorry about that. And then the only thing you need to think about is your sizing, and that's gonna be specific to your project. So, you know, what are you putting this in a shadow box? Are you putting it onto a card or something? I do not recommend going too small. I would say stay 5 to 6 inches or larger with these would be my recommendation. So think about your sizing here, and you can scale that in Design Space by coming to any one of these corners here to scale larger or smaller. You can of course ungroup the files if you need to select individual layers if you wish to change a represented color. For example, maybe we have a different color cat, we don't have a black cat, and we want to kind of visualize what that would look like. We could ungroup it and we could come in here and select the color. Maybe we have like an orange tabby cat or something like that, and we could change that color here, and you could just change that under the represented color next to the operations tab. You can also use your color sync tool over here. So if you want to consolidate some colors, if you're cutting out a lot of these for just, you know, a fun craft or for a specific project or occasion, you could consolidate some colors here. So it looks like Cricut Design Space is picking up on 2 different shades of white that we have here, but that's not really necessary. So I would just click and drag this whole section into the other white shade. It virtually looks exactly the same, but we're able to consolidate so that not as many mats will be prompted in different shades of paper to cut out. Same thing with our Frenchie here. There's 2 shades of gray that are very similar, but let's say maybe we don't care about having 2 very similar shades of gray. We could just want 1. We could click and drag that there, and we could consolidate our colors. So just a little extra tip and trick for you there using that color sync tool if you're doing a lot of these. And then just think about your sizing. All you need to do now is click on the Make It button once you're ready to go. And it's going to sort everything by project color for you here. And you can click on Continue to connect to your Cricut machine. And then you'll want to select your material, base material. So I generally recommend a medium cardstock. So like a 65 to 80 pound cardstock is good. So you can use the medium cardstock setting. However, if you're working with more of these intricate overlay pieces here, where we have like the little floral details that are going on top, you may want to select cardstock for intricate cuts, which is going to really help you if you discover that perhaps your paper is tearing. So give the cardstock for intricate cuts a try. It is very helpful and often will work very well for anything in intricate nature. Okay, let's go ahead and assemble our layered puppy mandala craft. Okay, so I'm starting with our little corgi design here. All of these pets are going to be assembled the same way, essentially. Like I said a minute ago, all of these designs are free, and I'd love to know what other animals you would like me to make, because I think these are really cute, and I wanted to give a bunch away to my pet lovers in the community. And don't worry, I have a kitty cat coming up for all of our cat lovers too. So I'm using these foam strip tapes here and trimming them down and just working them in the best spots for this intricate layer design. It's got some roses that I've put on the inside and then some complementary leaves. And then of course we have the face of our doggy and the base layer. So just find the best, most open spots and trim down your foam strips to size and get them stuck on there. You don't have to go crazy with it, but just make sure there's enough there for the design to stick and be supported. I'm using a weeding tool here to remove the backs of my foam strip tape. So it's a lot easier than trying to pick at it with your fingers. So I recommend a weeding tool for that. It will make things a lot easier on you. When you've got that all ready, go ahead and line it up and just place it down. This is a very, very simplistic layered paper craft project. It's excellent for beginners because it is not overly complicated to assemble. So just take a moment to get things aligned and lay everything down. Once you get the body part on, all we have to do is add the strips to the face here. So for the corgi in particular, I decided to add the foam strips to the little lighter part of his face. And then I'm going to be using glue for the more delicate pieces like the nose, the mouth, the eyes, and the tongue. And it will pretty much follow suit the same way with any of the other animals. But of course, you can, this is up to your judgment too. If you don't want to do the foam strips on this particular part of the face, you could just do glue on this part as well. So go ahead and place that down, lining it up, and then we would add the entire headpiece of the corgi on top as well. I'd love to know what pets you have. Make sure you tell me in the comments. So I have a white Maltese of this, golden retriever, a corgi, a cat, a Dachshund, and I'm missing one. Oh, a French bulldog. I think that's all the designs I have so far. But I know there's lots of other amazing breeds out there. So let me know which breed you have. I might make it. I have a corgi and a golden retriever myself. So I wanted to include those two since those are two pets that I own personally. I'm just repeating the process here. It's a very straightforward and simple approach to this craft. And again, make sure you download these free templates below for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and place down the head, completing the overall body of our corgi dog here. And then I'm going to be using some liquid glue for the more delicate pieces like the eyes and the mouth and the little tongue. And you would do the same thing with any of the pets as well. I love this Barely Art glue because it has a precision tip. So when you're dealing with tiny pieces like this, it's very easy to get glue where you don't want it. But with the Barely Art glue, it's much easier to control it because it has such a great precision tip. So I'm going to link the resources for that below as well. Okay, so I'm just finishing adding on the little tongue piece there, and there we go. He's all done. Super easy. And if you cut these out for yourself, it's a great project to do with kids. All right, so here's our kitty cat, like I promised, for our cat lovers. And of course, you could cut this out in a different color. So if it's on a black and white cat, maybe you have like an orange cat or something, or a brown cat, you could cut it out in that specific color. So this design here is super, super cute for our kitty cat lovers. And I'm just going to show you a quick look at the rest of the designs. And like I said, I may come out with more, but the concept is all going to be the same, very easy to layer. And just pick the best spots where these foam strips are going to fit. I love using them because you can mold them to a specific area. And you know what, if you don't want to use foam strips at all with this and you just want to add glue and keep it super simple, it still looks super cute. You could totally do that still. You could have kids help with a little bit of liquid safe glue, and then you put it on the front of a card or something like that. Super easy and cute as well. So don't feel like you have to have the foam strips. It'll still look adorable either way. Okay, so how cute is that project? We did a kitty cat also. Additionally, I have a corgi, and then we have a Dachshund, if you happen to have a Dachshund, and you of course can change the colors. And I have a golden retriever, which is one of the doggies I have. And then I have a white Maltese that I added a little floral element to, so you can really personalize them and make them your own. I have more information about the floral element below if you would like that also. That is a flower template from mine that you can get. There we go. Here is all of our cute pet mandalas. I hope you like them. If you have other breeds you want me to make, please let me know. All of these templates are free for you to enjoy. I hope you will go and download them and you will make them. Make sure you tag me at Abbi Kirsten Collections so I can see your beautiful creations. Bye for now.